Hello everybody and welcome back to the Hard West. So today we are going to do the Method in Madness scenario. So the description is: Solomon DeLear unexpectedly inherits a great wealth and a dangerous mission to cure the madness spreading across the region. Aided by a mysterious benefactor, he delves ever deeper into the unexplored reaches of the human mind. Okay. To cure the madness spreading across the region. So, if you guys saw my last video where we finished this scenario, I'm not sure. You can just say that there is some madness going around in this mission. I'm not sure if this madness he's supposed to cure is related to this madness or the general madness in the beginning of this universe, but we'll see. So let's go and play on painful or hard or whatever and activate combat injuries.
Back in the days when the West was wild, anarchy ruled and madness spread across the land. A genius inventor by the name of Trumercliff worked on a cure for this madness, but didn't manage to complete his undertaking. The word of his demise reached his not-so-friendly rival, Solomon DeLear. Much to his surprise, Trumercliff's will stated that DeLear could have his lab and all his equipment if he agreed to continue Trumercliff's work. But when Solomon arrived there, he found the place ransacked and overrun by gun-toting madmen.
Right, Solomon DeLear was in no shape to fight the madman in Trumercliff laboratory. Thankfully, he was joined by a trio of mysterious Pinkerton agents. Alright.
DeLear was nervous and thought about fleeing. Then, 3 massive Pinkertons appeared. Each introduced himself in turn, but all 3 had the same name, Mr. Persons. They explained that they had been hired to protect him, but declined to say by whom.
Alright. Evade enemies. So we have a setup stage? Okay. Strange. I mean, if we arrive, 3 guys looking like this, ABC person, one might think that these guys should just open fire. Okay, we have one with a sniper rifle and one with a triple shotgun. One would like to start this fight by using the cone shot on these guys. I'm just saying. But I mean, we should just kill all the madmen. I'm not sure how many there are, but there's someone over here. Let's get Solomon in the flanking position then. Sniperino. We should get some full cover. Maybe on this corner here. And Mr. Revolver Man. I could either let you defend our sniper, or I could... Let's get closer. Maybe I should bring my sniper up here as well. Because I feel like I might get flanked if there is enemies behind this. I mean, this map is actually pretty cool. Right. Tobacco, golden bullet. Oh, let's take this corner for now. Can you shoot the one inside the building? Nope. Will this raise suspicion if we raise this? Nah. It's just ordinary work. So Should we go around? This may be a good idea. And you should just get in and flank this guy. For obvious reasons, there might be more though. So we have a sniper shot on that guy. Let's get you in a firing position against the one over here as well. It will not be 100%, but is this a shot? I think we have a shot, alright. Setup stage complete. I'm not sure if we need to keep these guys alive. Max damage 4. YOLO! That's how you start a fight, guys. That's how you start a fight. Right. So, change of plans. Change of freaking plans. You only have line of sight on that guy. Not much of a sniper. But we'll take whatever we can get here. Okay, you hit every shot, alright. I mean, these guys might very well just flank and kill you. Free damage. Right, let's hope the AI is stupid. Like I kinda was, I guess. Okay. Not flanking me at least. But it did find cover, so it's a bit awkward. Right. So we have one guy behind this, but I can't really make it over there. What does Mr. Shotgunner have? Well, these small revolvers as well. I'm thinking about dashing. Because we are in a bad spot right now. I think if we should try to get you inside, or it's better to find more flanking shots here. Yeah, not too keen to run over here on my second move. Right. Let's move you up here and reload. And I will bring Mr. Shotgunner back here as well. I think that's the best idea we can have here. Otherwise we can dash, that's not terrible. Yeah, let's dash in here. Getting some nice flanks. This guy might run in and flank us. I don't think so, but you never know. Let's just take the shot. Give her some extra luck, because we spent the first turn removing it with the shotgun. Everyone got minus 50 luck, and now they just got the luck back from taking 1 damage. Is this a shot? This is a shot. So, Mr. Sniper is this position. Take the shot. She should be kind of down to 1 hit point. Well, one luck. I don't like these guys. They can easily flank me. I thought I would be able to see her, but obviously not. Oh! 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 Revert? Nah. Easy. Right. It's strange when they only move 1 guy at a time. But well. Is that guy still there? I guess so, but if I move here, I will be flanked by this guy. Let's see if we can get a 100% shot here. Almost good enough. Thank you. Let's not get flanked over here. Okay, full cover. We do not have full cover. Could use golden bullet. 50 luck isn't too bad. I mean, this is just so strange. I just like, well, screw this. We are not moving, not even reloading. Oh well. Is that guy still there? He's just camping, just like me. But we will soon flank him, and we have another ricochet. This map, like I said, it's awesome. The fact that you actually can use ricochet and stuff is really nice. Is there one dead in here? Let's pretend that everyone is dead. Whoa! A girl without clothes and a big gun. And without cover. So many puns you can make. Whoa! And the guy without cover as well. This is strange choices from them, but oh, I want to use cone shots, but we are out of range. Or no, and it even shows us that we are in range. Boom! Alright. Might have a shot here. Rifle. Go. One more. Oh, it's this guy. That's just fanning. We only have 2 shots. But
the laboratory was finally cleared of lunatics. DeLear breathed a sigh of relief as he sat down to begin his research.
okay, that was one of the best missions in this game, I have to say. You actually had some kind of tactical ways to do it. Solomon DeLear and the persons set out to confront the plague of madness overtaking the land. Alright. DeLear, if you're reading this, it means I have succumbed to the madness. You have arrived here exactly as I planned. You may be asking yourself why the greatest inventor of our time would move to the hardlands of the West. It is a fair question. After being informed that the land was being ravaged by a plague of madness, I offered my help to a man known as a protector. I believe that by using the modern objective principles of science I could devise a method to erase the madness, but as I come closer to a cure I can feel my mind slipping away. I fear I may not be able to complete my work. The notes in this safe comprise everything I have learned thus far. For the sake of your fellow man, finish what I have started. Cure this madness. You are the only one left with the unity required to accomplish this Herculean feat of intellect. Sincerely, Drummelcliff. Right. A few days later, the laboratory was restored. That was quick work. Solomon could barely contain his excitement. It was a perfect place to work on a revolutionary new technology, and Drummelcliff's blueprints would give him a helpful head start. Okay, each patent requires a blueprint. Blueprints belong to one of 3 fields: chemistry, engineering, and gunsmithing. Each new patent unlocks additional development opportunities. Each patent enables you to order new items from nearby workshops. I don't really understand anything, but let's go. Chemistry allows you to create different usable items for healing and improved performances. Engineering provides massive upgrades or passive upgrades and throwable items that deteriorate enemy performance. Gunsmithing enables you to construct powerful weapons. Solomon chose to focus on, well, for me, I like to use gunsmithing quite a lot. I don't like to use consumables. I'm a hoarder like that. So let's go with gunsmithing. Right. Solomon had yet to research gunsmithing. He hoped his first breakthrough would yield patents for the Protector Ring revolver and the revolver rifle. The Protector was an easily concealed miniature revolver. The revolver rifle could be reloaded quickly. Alright. Solomon required a blueprint to inspire his research. Okay. So, we got some new items we can buy, build, sell. I'm not sure. Go to the workshop and buy at least 1 item. Okay, here we can see we got like 1 in gunsmithing. Solomon entered the workshop. It was an utter mess. He spent the rest of the day restoring the tools to an operation state so he could begin building prototypes for new patents. The raw material stocks were empty and the only way to restock them was through the Pony Express. That meant each prototype would come at a cost. So, just so you know, the format for this playthrough will be that I will play 1 mission in the start and then I will do these side missions and end the episode when we get to the next fight. So if you just want to watch the fights, you can skip to the next episode. Otherwise, just keep watching and we will go through this side mission stuff. And I'm playing this blind, so I haven't done this before, so we'll see what we will do. Alright, so let's order some parts. And we have $100 and we can make a lot of these. So either we make a small revolver, or we build a revolver rifle that we can shoot twice per turn. Medium range, close range. So the only good thing with this is that it has 0 heat. Well, not the only good thing, but it's a difference between these two. That this is close range, this is longer range. But this one has no heat and this one has 2 heat. So if there is a sneak mission, we should build this one. But how can I know if it's going to be sneaky or shootsy? Let's actually buy this because it's more fun.
Truman Cliff's notes suggested the natives knew what caused the madness. DeLear decided to pay them a visit and try to find out what they knew.
Okay. But we have a lot of stuff we can do here. Okay, so I guess that getting more of these will just unlock things we can buy in the workshop. So it's not more advanced than that. But let's check out the Fate Trader first. And he sells weapons as well. This Bonehand rifle is really good because plus 15 aim and it does 6 damage and has a long, well, medium range. That's really good. Plus 15 aim is really good as well. Yeah, there's a lot of good weapons here. So we might not have to build them ourselves. Let's see what the gunsmith sells. Sorted parts. For repairs, alright. A blueprint. So I guess we can buy this and choose if it's supposed to be a weapon or something else. Otherwise it's the typical weapons from a gunsmith. Ruined mansion. Once a majestic home, the ruined mansion now retained only a shadow of its former glory. Solomon knocked to no avail. I guess that's some other... Maybe it's connected to this inhabited house. We'll check it out. Large house. Solomon arrived at a dilapidated cottage inhabited by the Turner family. A strange group that laughed at even the most solemn things. They invited him for dinner. Are they cannibals? Let's accept their offer. Oh. That's not good. One of the Pinkertons accepted their offer but fell sick soon afterwards. Later, tormented by horrible waking nightmare, he perished. Let's confront the family. We can kill them. Let's just leave. A new Pinkerton arrived shortly. The death of his predecessor had a slight but noticeable impact on Solomon's mind. That's bad. Did we lose his weapons? I hope not. Nope. We lost a sniper. Damn it. Well. Derailed train. Ghost town. It feels like we will lose these persons a lot. Derailed train. Solomon arrived at the scene of a terrible catastrophe. Inside the crashed train sat a single conscious man surrounded by bodies. He was covered in blood but otherwise appeared well. He introduced himself as James Scheffler and assured Solomon that he had once been a doctor. He asked whether Solomon or his companions needed any help. So we can go here if we are wounded, I guess. Or what's up with that? Does he live in the train? Okay, goes down. The inhabitants of this town had either become crazed or terrified that they had left. Seeming suddenly and all at once, buildings stood abandoned as the decay slowly crept in. Solomon wondered wherever they had left anything useful behind. I don't like, well, if you know fonts and stuff, this font is really hard to read on the screen at least, because, well, it's a serif. It has these small things on the ends of the letters like you have in newspapers, which makes the letters easier to read on paper but harder to read on high resolution displays. So this is a good font for using at with print, but not on the screen. Just so you know, if you're a web designer or a game maker or whatever. Anyways, so we can either search for this or a short moment. So I guess if we use more time, we will get more mad and maybe lose one of our companions. Let's just do a short look-see here. Right. A brief search yielded several items, including a notebook of Sheriff Turner's deputy, Dead-Eye Dean. Dean wrote that Sheriff Turner was arresting lawful citizens for crimes they didn't commit, and every accusation ended up on the gallows. Sheriff Turner had become convinced that every person in this town was a criminal. After reading through the notebook, Solomon felt this tainted place had left a mark on his soul. Okay. Got some money, some items, but yeah. Maybe we should have done that thorough search, but let's get out in the desert here now. Right, let's go to Indian village. The natives told him about a comet that they have seen shortly before people began going mad. Everyone had twisted dreams that night. The man who lived in the ruined mansion could tell him more, but Solomon would need to give him the password. Jade is the gem of greed. Alright. Solomon came to the native village. We can trade, or we can earn some money and assert some parts. Well, let's go with it. Okay, we need free gunsmithing. Okay, to get some money. Let's trade. Okay, I sell a couple of things here. Nothing we really need, but we can also sell some stuff. But nah, this should be fine for the time being. Let's go to the mansion here. Jade is the gem of greed. Okay, I didn't have to remember that. Alright. At Solomon's words, the door sprang open. Behind it was an elderly man who invited Solomon inside and asked if he would like some refreshments. The inside of the house was also in ruins, and the whole building looked as though it might collapse at any moment. Solomon asked about the madness. The elderly man spoke to him about the origin of the madness. He said that he remembered the night it had begun. The same night a comet blazed across the sky, and everyone he knew was touched by terrible nightmares. Father Gilmer had organized an asylum in his church to the southwest in an attempt to cure the sick. Though he was unable to gain much insight into the disease and record it into his notes, the madman turned on him on the first opportunity and tore him apart. Alright. So, you can ask about the nearby land, we can do some bartering, we can... What can we do? Buy a key to the church. Okay. Let's ask him about the nearby lands. The old man spoke at length about the reactions of the 3 prominent members of the local community. First he spoke of Trumblecliff an insane genius who wrote secret notes about the comet in invisible ink on top of decoy documents. Then he told the story of Sheriff Turner, a wise and just lawman who became paranoid after the comet's arrival. It began his reign of terror, in which he built an army of madmen and criminals who hunted like a pack of raving wolves. Finally, he spoke about his own son, Alvaro, who went looking for an ancient native city and never returned. Right, let's see if he has something we can buy. Cursed ammo. Okay, I really like cursed ammo. Getting +2 damage, that's huge. And the Douglas does the special, that's so good as well. Being able to do 5 damage and only taking 1 time unit to shoot. That's awesome. What's not so awesome is that we can't really... we don't have the money to spare, really. Especially not if you're going to try to buy that key later on. Oh! These places weren't here before. Alright. Let's go to the giant clock. Solomon met G.M. Hobie, an engineer who had developed what he called the world's clock. The device counted the time remaining until the doomsday. Solomon asked about the clock in detail, and seeing the dedication of the watchmaker, decided it was his duty as an inventor to help with its construction. Alright, we can give him 8 assorted parts. We have 4? That's not too bad. You can buy assorted parts from him and give it to him. Alright, that's something we might do. Let's go to the trading post. This Indian trading post was a modest hut made of raw planks. Miss Bradford ran the trade with the natives, her wares including weapons, clothes and tobacco. The quality of her wares seemed high, but so were her prices. Okay, so we can trade. Spirit Head. -5 +10 defense, alright. Rabbit Foot. I kinda like the volcano pistol, but I think it's too early to get the better weapons right now. Let's go to the old camp for old people. Solomon stumbled upon an abandoned campsite. Beside an extinguished fire pit he found Tremorcliffe's notes. They made little sense to him presently, but he thought they might prove useful later on. One notebook was entitled My Rival Inventors and contained slanderous texts ridiculing other inventors such as Tim Russell, Christopher Wilson and Solomon DeLear. Amid mocking comments about his mistakes, Solomon found extensive deliberations on the senselessness of his past research. Well, let's keep the notebook if you're going to use that. Try to find his invisible ink or whatever. I don't like that we are getting more and more madness. I'm not sure if that will work out for us. But madness imminent. Solomon felt weak and insecure. His mind was constantly distracted. He was plagued by strange dreams which inspired him to create a strange new blueprint. Vertigo. A middle-aged man with his lips sewn together ran a pharmacy in the middle of nowhere. Though he never spoke a word, he seemed rational and was eager to strike a bargain. Okay. So we can buy some usable items, not really that beneficial. We seem to get the same prices here as the other places. So what did we get? Vertigo. It's hard to focus. Well, I guess we could go to the train station here maybe and remove this. or we go there if we lose these persons and we need one more for posse, whatever, pose. Church. The church had been refitted to function as an asylum. The old man had told him of this place. Okay, so this should be a fight. So I will end this episode here, but in the next one we will find out if we can deal with these madmen and find like the priests. He should have made some notes about these sick individuals, so we'll find out about that. But thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.